Hi, vinyl community. How are ya? Cheers. I'm drinking wine this evening. Tomorrow's a very special day. The grandparents are coming to get Huxley for the day. I get to sleep in. Charlie Shark. Dead Wax. Cheers. Alright, so I'm making 3 videos tonight, maybe 4. So I want to make this quick. I don't want to make any video longer than 10 minutes. The first video that I'm going to show, or going to do tonight, is recent vinyl finds that I've picked up. I've been extremely lucky lately. I mean, extremely lucky. I just can't believe it. And in the most unlikely places, like Value Village. I went to Value Village. A friend of mine, we're gonna get some stuff for a barbecue, and it's close to a Value Village. So I was like, "Do you mind if we stop in?" Because he was driving. So he's like, "No, not at all." So I went in, and they just had this huge stack of records. Usually they just have, like, 10 records that are all Barbra Streisand. Really, like, honestly, like, it's notorious for being crap, this Value Village. And I went in, and they just had a bunch of records, and I started going through them, and I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. And then one that I'll show later, like, I'll show, not the first record I'm going to show, but it's just blew my mind. I was like, I've never even seen this. I've never even seen this live, like, with my own eyes. I've only seen pictures of it. So, which was really cool. Which was really cool to see. So the Charlie boy doing a little dance. He loves doing these videos as much as I do. Alright, so in the background we're listening to a CD that I picked up in the same time that I got all these records. It's a Moncton, New Brunswick based band. I'm just going to turn it up just for a bit so you can get an idea. It's good, it's really good. I was lucky enough to see these guys live at this really small club, but they ever kill it, man. They're called Les Païens, I think is how you say it. It's a promo copy with really wonderful artwork. There we go. Les Païens. And they're kind of like, they combine, like, I would say, like, sort of Electric Miles kind of stuff with, like, with Mahavishnu Orchestra kind of stuff. It's a 4-piece band. Here, I'll play a little bit more. It's good. They're really good live. Anyways, and I'm just going to show you a little bit more of the, so those are the guys there. And the back of the CD, as you see, I only paid $1.99 for it. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I saw it, so really cool artwork. I love it, actually. It's really, really cool artwork. It's such good music. It's really, really good. You prog heads out there, Prog and Jazzman and Derek, you guys should really check these guys out. They're a sleeper band that's just so killer. They really, truly are. Anyways, I'm not gonna. So that's what we're listening to in the background. Les Païens from Moncton, New Brunswick. Sort of French Prague, I guess you could say. Okay, so onto the finds that I got. Okay, so I'm going through, and one of the first records I see is this one. Impulse, Chico Hamilton, his greatest hits. This is so good. I listened to this morning with Huxley, and we're just hanging out, and it's so good. It's really Latin inflected stuff. Yeah, so good album. I love Chico Hamilton, actually. I got one called Passing Through. That is probably one of my favorite jazz records in the whole collection. One of them, anyway. In excellent shape on Impulse, 2 LP set. With the original, which is cool, which is the original Impulse advertisement sheet. Inner sheet, I guess. Super cool to have. $2. You can see the price right there. $1.99. Anyway, So that was the first one I saw. And then I'm going through and I'm like, ooh, this is a War that I don't have. Oh, I listened to one side of this earlier with my wife, Amy. War All Day Music on Far Out Records. Is that what that says? Oh, United. And you know what's funny is that there's a local local record store called Backstreet Records, and it's run by Gordy Tufts, and this is signed by Gordy Tufts, so he used to own it, and there's a date there. So he bought this July 21st, 1979. I can't wait to tell him about this. I don't know how it ended up at Value Village because it's in great shape. So he has a record store, so he could have easily sold it. So it's it's pretty good actually. Okay, next, this blew my mind when I saw this, and blew my mind even more when I listened to it. Norman Connors, man, Dark of Light, $2 at the Thrift. I can't believe it, man. On Elektra? Is this? No, Buddha, sorry. Buddha Records. In excellent shape. I mean, perfect shape. Nothing wrong with it, except for this. But I can fix that pretty easy. Thanks to Chris Brzezinski's video where he showed how to fix that kind of stuff. What was his name? Ted Higgs, I think his name is, on the Facebook page. He was like, oh, this is like an artist, fail, basically. But I don't know. This isn't too bad. Idris Muhammad turned this mother out on Kudu. It's not that bad. I mean, it's very disco inflected, but it's funky disco, and there's a tune on here called Crabapple. That's really cool. Instrumental sort of funk disco tune that I'm sure is sampled by some DJs. This is a shout out to Jesse Cundiff, Leon Haywood. This is really good soul. Really good soul. It's got to be mellow. And this is a promo copy on Decca. The only one I've ever really seen, to be honest. Look at that. Promo copy in excellent shape. $2. We're coming to the this is the one that just was like, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. It's in great shape too. Check that out. Electric Lucifer by Bruce Hack. Bruce Hack was like a pioneer of electronics in this was in 1960 something. He invented a lot of the instruments that are played on this, actually. It's absolutely incredible. He had like an early version of the vocoder and stuff like that. Very, very, very pivotal album on Elektra, in great shape, as you can see. I mean, there's really not much of a scratch on it. This goes for like $60 on eBay. But I've always loved this. I've always had a digital copy of this, and now I've got the vinyl, which is super cool. And then a couple other just that I got today, actually. So this is not, these ones here are not from the thrift. These are, I think I paid like $3 for this, but I haven't listened to it yet either. But no time. Oscar Peterson, who's a Canadian legend pianist, with Niels Henning and Orsted Pedersen and Louis Hayes. I'm looking forward to hearing this. It's an Italian copy, I believe, on MPS. I don't know, maybe it's not Italian. Nope, US. It's on the thinnest record I've ever seen, actually. But yeah, there's the label. This, Amy and I listened to this while we made supper tonight, and whew, man, it's really good. Like, it sounds like it would be really cheesy. I paid $1 for it, as you can see. $1. And this is jazzy Bach. So you take the classical composer Bach, and you just give a bunch of jazz musicians who are Jacques Lussier on piano, Pierre Michelot on string bass, and Christian Garot on drums. And they do the Italian Concerto two-part inventions, numbers 1, 2, 5, 8, and 15 in Chromatic Fantasy. It's the Jacques Lussier Trio is the name of the group. And it's really good. These guys are really good players, man. I'm telling you. This is volume 3. And it's on London. It has the wax. It must be a pretty old record. But it's on London. It's in great shape, too. So, one more, and then, okay, I'm past 10 minutes. But this was a really wonderful pickup, actually. It was $5, but I saw it, and I'm really a huge, well, back in the day I read a lot of Kafka, Franz Kafka, The Metamorphosis, and The Castle, and many books. But this was pretty cool. This is Lot Lenya reading in English the stories of Franz Kafka, and I just love that woodcut. That says Kafka all the way, for sure. And it's on Caedmon Records. It's in great shape, I haven't listened to it yet, but I picked these up if they're in good shape and I like the writers. So I've got a few other ones, but so that's it. That's my newest finds. I totally fell off the bus, you know, as far as the 2-week thing, but whatever. I'm enjoying it. Anyways, on to vinyl video, on to video 2. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment. Love you. Bye-bye.